So that brings us to the end of this final module. In this module, we started off by seeing how we can run ancillary code in our test fixture before each test and after each test by creating methods that are decorated with the setup attribute and also the teardown attribute. We then saw how we can run code before all tests in a specific namespace, or all the tests in the entire assembly, by creating a new class, decorating it with the setup fixture attribute, and then creating setup and teardown methods within it. Next, we learned about some of the ways we can write data-driven tests. So we learned how we can apply the test case attribute to a test method, and then add some parameters to the test method itself that get populated from the values in the test case attribute. We also learned that rather than using inline test case attributes, we can create a class that implements IEnumerable and use this as a test case source to provide test data values instead of using test case attributes. We also learned how we can provide combinatorial values by using the values attribute on individual test method parameters. And finally, we learned how to ignore tests for a short amount of time by adding the ignore attribute, how we can categorize tests into multiple arbitrary categories using the category attribute, how we can specify that a test should fail if it exceeds a maximum time, and also how we can tell the test runner to repeat the test multiple times. If you're interested in learning more about NUnit, head over to the NUnit homepage at nunit.org, or alternatively head over to the official NUnit GitHub account at github.com/NUnit. If you're interested in seeing NUnit in use in different circumstances, feel free to check out these other Pluralsight courses which use NUnit as their testing framework. So how to use NUnit in combination with other tools to create automated tests for MVC applications, how to use NUnit with the approval tests library for going beyond simple asserts, how to use NUnit to make sure we're building the right thing for customers by combining it with the test stack tools, and finally, as an alternative to the NUnit testing framework, check out the xunit.net testing framework course, which offers a number of different attributes and APIs to create automated tests. I'm Jason Roberts from Pluralsight, and I hope you enjoyed this course.